Indiana Pacers came out here and absolutely dominated the first half of this game, but it transitioned perfectly into the second half of this game as well. And look at this play here. The first thing that we notice is the defense is playing what we like to call an in-the-gap defense. First of all, we see a massive mismatch, TJ McConnell versus Isaiah Hartenstein. Now, when defenses play the gaps, that essentially means if you drive to that outside shoulder, we're going to be able to gravitate this defense over with SGA, whose man is Andrew Nembhard, who's already had a great day from behind the arc. So, TJ McConnell, being a very smart player, understands that, okay, if I initiate a drive to that left shoulder, I'm going to be able to gravitate that defense over. So, boom, he forces SGA to just take a slight hesitation, step forward. We kick it out to Nembhard, who has now separation, pull up three, gets it to go. Great job. Okay, going into the fourth quarter, they were up by 30 points, 90-60. Okay, but we're going to break down everything we loved in this game, all the film. We got you guys covered. Before we dive in, hit the like button, comment down below who wins game 7. Give me a score prediction. Let's dive in. Another big player, man. They went down early. It looked like the Thunder were going to go on a little bit of a run early in this game, but Andrew Nembhard came out swinging. Look at this play in transition. I do want to give a lot of credit to Tyrese Haliburton. Look at how well they fill the lane. They send Miles Turner to the strong side corner. They send Andrew Nembhard to the weak side corner. They're also going to just fill the lane perfectly, get these guys up the floor, and put pressure on this defense as much as we can. Look at Haliburton here. He's going to fake the pass over to Aaron Nesmith to kind of gravitate this defense over in this direction. Right? Next, he's going to look over at Pascal Siakam. Now, what does that do? Because we have the numbers, you got this guy to rotate up early. Okay, you got boom, boom, you got boom, boom, and now you have point A, and he's got to cover point B in Pascal Siakam. So now this defender on the weak side is in no man's land. Okay, so what does Haliburton do? He fakes the pass down low, creates weak side rotation, and then boom, finds Nembhard wide open for three, drains that thing. I mean, again, great shot by Andrew Nembhard, but even better manipulation of the defense by Tyrese Haliburton, man. We knew it was going to be a struggle for him to come out early, swinging offensively, but man, did he do a lot of different things, passing the ball. I mean, he was a plus 25 in the first half, man. Plus 25, that is unreal. But then, don't stop there. Let's fast forward to the next play, right? Now they're down by 2. Look at Haliburton. He's creating weak side rotation here. The defense is, playing the paint heavily here. We get a strong side rotation from Alex Caruso. We fake, or not fake it, but kick it over to Aaron Nesmith to get Jalen Williams to overcommit. But at the same time, we still want this defender on Tyrese Haliburton, and we just swing the ball, man. Drive, swing, right? Look at this. Nembhard creates space off that step back. Easy money. Man. Andrew Nembhard, man. What a player. The defense in this first half was absolutely insane. They had 8 steals in just one half of basketball. And look at this play right here. As Tyrese Haliburton is getting up the floor, we're going to send a quick little fire because we're out of sorts. We're obviously in rotation, right? But he thinks that Miles Turner is guarding Lou Dort, so he thinks, okay, I'm just going to go blitz the top of the key. And look at this. Quickly gets back to where he needs to be. Boom. Plays the pass, gets the interception, and now boom, we have a 3-on-2 opportunity. We drive into the lane and find the cutting Pascal Siakam for a dunk over Jalen Williams. I mean, look at this pass, guys. Look at this. No looks it, right? He puts all the attention on Andrew Nembhard coming up the floor here. No looks this thing to the cutting Pascal, and then look at the little spin he does. Unbelievable. Great finish. Could have argued an and one there as well. Man, they were on it tonight. They deserved it. Alright guys, really quickly before we break down any more of this game, Do me a big favor, hit that like button if you haven't already done so, and most importantly, make sure you guys are subscribed. It is free, it doesn't cost anything, and we will be covering the Pacers throughout the entirety of the finals, which game 7 and all of the offseason, you know, whether it be trades, free agency, the draft, we got you guys covered. Join, it's free, doesn't cost anything, and let's get back into the video. Here's one of my favorite plays of the game, just because of how they manipulated this defense led right here by Alex Caruso. So we get the ball over to Tyrese Haliburton. We initially set up this double screen, one this way and one this way. Right now, the entire time this is happening, there's communication going on. SGA saying screen left, screen left, screen left. At the same time, Chet saying, hey, screen right, screen right, screen right. So obviously, you're putting a lot of pressure on Alex Caruso right here. Now, we don't actually set the screen until we set up this fake double drag, okay? Now, what is a double drag? It's essentially when you set a double screen to one side and have this guy come all the way off it, maybe generate a mismatch or a lane to the basket. Now, when you're this initial defender, your job is to try to get back in front of Tyrese Haliburton. You don't want him getting that leverage to the basket, so you're trying to fight all the way around, which will force you to overcommit at times. Look at this, right? So as we set that initial screen, he overcommits to trying to get back in front of Haliburton, and boom! Look at the separation Haliburton is able to establish right there. I mean, that is amazing. You need some guts coming off an injury, and he's still hurt to take this shot. And Tyrese Haliburton, guess what? Drains that thing. Unbelievable, man. Let's go. Another really good play here in transition. Look at the ball, right? Go get it. Tip it up in the air. Pascal Siakam gets it. Now we're moving in transition, and we have the numbers, right? We have the numbers. SGA falls down the backcourt. Everybody needs to go, go, go. Never let defenses set up in their half-court set. And this is exactly why they're able to force a backdoor wide open lane to the basket. You got number there, number there, number there. He's going to the corner, which now you have someone wide open, and that is Miles Turner, who is leaking wide open to the basket. And look at this no-look pass here. He looks over to Siakam, bounce passes that through the pocket, and then finds Miles Turner underneath the basket, just wide open. Nobody even near him. Easy money in transition, and that's why the Pacers are so good, right? They take advantage of the number game in transition, and that's what they did right there. Once again, they did a lot in this game, and it was the main reason they were able to come out with the W. And then there was ultimately, at least what I thought, the dagger of this game at least took a lot of life out of the Oklahoma City Thunder. And here it is right here. They get, you know, a relatively open three from the corner from Obi Toppin. No good with about 3.2 seconds, okay? I want you guys to understand there's only 3.2 seconds left to go in the third quarter, and the ball is in the air, okay? It's coming off that you know, that rim up in the air. Look at the hustle, okay? Look at the job by Pascal Siakam. There is 4 Oklahoma City Thunder players down here with Siakam, and nobody really gets positioning for the rebound. And all Pascal does is get a fingertip on that thing. It suddenly finds Andrew Nembhard, who says, listen, I know there's only 1.7 seconds, but I'm going to swat this thing, not swat it, but catch and fire it over to Ben Shepherd, who, guys, he barely played in the first half of this game, stayed ready when his number was called, and drains a dagger 3, man. Give him credit. What a big-time shot. You see, I believe Reggie Miller. That might not be Reggie, but it looks like Reggie. Stands up, drains a 3. I mean, it was huge, man. It was absolutely huge. Pacers go up 90-60 heading into the fourth quarter, and ultimately do what it takes to win this game. There will be a game 7. Let me know what you guys think. Who's going to win it, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.